Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball. Coming up next. Adam Eaton is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Swinging a soft liner, but there to make the play is the shortstop Hardy. Quick hands, one gone.
Batting second here tonight.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting second.
Stepping up to the plate,
baseman,
Jonathan Scope. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a move over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
On to Lind, and it's a double play.
Third baseman.
So striding in, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. In now, Mark Trumbo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Wieters has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The right fielder, number 34.
The pitch.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Upton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Adam Lind. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Here's Chris Johnson now. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman, Chris Johnson.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Justin Upton. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
On the ground here, Bogaerts at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Here's Carlos Beltran. 7-8-9, bottom
off
of the
for the
order,
Nationals.
set to go here in the third.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 now to Beltran. Hit well towards the hole. Taken in by Machado, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Matt
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Here's Brock Holt now. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Adam Eaton.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Hardy with a barehanded play. Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out.
7, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Trey Turner, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. In the dirt here, throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here. And here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A fastball that just misses inside. Line towards center field. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners. He's
set. Here comes the 1-1. The throw will go to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The right fielder,
digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired. 2 down now.
Third baseman number 3.
Ready for another chance. Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Settling in now, Adam Lind. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adam Lind.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and Johnson has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Carlos Beltran.
And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Matt Wieters would be next. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. VR sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in, Brock Holt. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Left fielder, Brock
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. It looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air, out to right. Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In now is Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted the other way out to left center. VR has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Trey Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-1 on its way. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Pitch is high. The throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hard hit towards center. VR is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. Into the box now. Chris Johnson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Chris.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Holt has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A base hit in his first trip.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Adam Lind. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Adam Lind.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Machado ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On its way is pitch number 75. This one's flared toward left center. Upton calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot back up the middle, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, J.J.
First pitch
Hardy.
coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Eaton, and he's got it for the 1st out.
Center fielder number
Digging
7.
in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. A hit in 2 tries so far. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw gets him 2 down.
The second baseman,
Riding in
number
once
6,
again, Jonathan
Jonathan
Schoop. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brock Holt now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate
Leading off
thus
for
far.
Washington, left fielder Brock Holt.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Shortstop.
Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. Singled homer run in his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. A bare-handed pickup. Touché, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Machado.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And he takes ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Eaton going back. Still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Chris Johnson now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
stepping into the
9,
box, Justin Upton. No
Upton.
hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way to Upton. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. He got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something out in this at bat.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Late that time for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box, Bryce Harper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Vidal Nuno will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Vidal Nuno.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the ball. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Brad Brock gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
35, Brad Brock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Adam Lind. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lind awaits the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Joe Blanton answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Joe Blanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
A little low. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
13,
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
From the stretch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Brock is under it near the mound. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Zach Britton.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. VR is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Brock Holt now. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off for ball 1. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 2. A capacity crowd. 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore. Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. In now is Adam Eaton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on you.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort.